begun, and there's some big news. They just dropped, and literally just dropped, that they're going to do a Netflix extended look for this campaign. No trailer 3 yet, but yeah, GTA 6 is impending. It is bearing down rapidly. Yes, August is the time. All right, so we're gonna go over this. Hopefully, we're gonna stick around a little bit in this like window that's gonna be happening. Typically, they do some bigger posts around like 9 a.m. We did just get this at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, East Coast, United States. Very, very exciting stuff. My goodness, extended look on Netflix. Let's go ahead and click this. So here's how this is gonna work. They did say specifically that this is going to happen on Netflix, and then 6 hours later it'll be on YouTube. So we'll be there for all of that stuff. I don't think we'll be able to broadcast the Netflix portion of it, but what we can do is like a watch party, and then we'll just be commenting on stuff. I think I'll be taking like screenshots and probably throwing them up, some cool stuff like that. But I don't think we can watch it until later. So my goodness, this is crazy, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, dude. Holy cow. So yeah, we do know the earnings call is happening on Thursday. So tomorrow, I'm sorry, geez, Friday. Today is Thursday. Hello. So yeah, the fact that we haven't seen like the gameplay trailer yet. Here's the thing. So if we go inside of here, over here to this, it does say specifically, that they're talking about a gameplay trailer or extended look. I'm sorry, an extended look, not a gameplay trailer. So here's my guess, right? I'm kind of reading between the lines here, and this kind of makes sense why this took a hot second for all this stuff. My guess is trailer 3 is going to drop anyways, and then this is going to be the extra stuff that happens. So we could see trailer 3 today. We could see it on the same day on the 27th, just earlier. And then the extended look happens in the afternoon, and then the evening happens, and then it's dropped on YouTube. These are all possible scenarios. So yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that makes sense. And it's official. Isn't that crazy? Wait, did they... 27 minutes ago? Crazy. I don't think we can play the music, though. What's up? I doubt they'll show gameplay. I think they will. Specifically, I think they will. The game is looking pretty immaculate. From the stuff, and even like from the leak stuff from years ago. Things are looking pretty good. So I think the extended look is going to be just that. It's going to be more of the kind of stuff we want to see. But I think trailer 3 is going to be its own drop. Right? I think it would make sense they could do a trailer 3 now, and then they do the extended look, and then maybe that has some gameplay in it. Or it could be a 1-2 punch on that day, right? Here's the thing. Remember, the earnings call is still looming. So what better way to get more hype than to drop trailer 3 and then have your earnings call tomorrow? Or drop it before your earnings call actually happens on Friday, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm open to theories, but it's definitely the motion is happening in August for sure. I would be absolutely shocked if we didn't see trailer 3, any type of gameplay before August is out. So did we see gameplay from the older games? We did. We did. It was around this time. 27 is kind of like a magical number. No delays. I know. Honestly, I saw some videos on it, and I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was like, dude, I'm a little worried, right? No, this is full steam ahead. And it does make sense why they took a hot second. I don't agree with it, because the fact that they've been quiet for so long hurts my feelings. But if they had to get this thing on Netflix, there's like a whole process for that. So it does make sense. So again, we'll be here for like another hour or so, maybe a little longer, because there is a high probability we could still see trailer 3 of some sort, or even some more marketing material happening here, as the earnings call is tomorrow. And this would be the day you drop it, let it marinate, let it cook, and then it, like, you know, because a lot of people are waiting for gameplay. A lot of people are waiting for the next trailer just to kind of make the purchase. It's an expensive game, you know? It makes sense. Let's go ahead and check this featured news. What's up, guys? What's up? I don't think we can play this. An extended look, August 27th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will also launch on the official Rockstar Games YouTube channel and the Grand Theft Auto site at 9 p.m. Eastern, August 27th. Again, it's saying extended look. Kind of like a, you know what I mean? Okay, so I see one of two scenarios happening here. I see either they drop it today or tomorrow for the earnings call, sure, or on the 27th earlier at the same time around, this time now on the 27th, so in the morning, you would have the trailer drop. People lose their minds, then the extended look happens. Or maybe they do it a day or two ahead of time. I don't know. 27th is that a Thursday? I do believe it's a Thursday. Because remember, they kind of want people to marinate on this and check it out. Dude, yeah. Was it Wilk? Dude, they're really keeping it close to the chest. And remember, Strauss said the campaign was definitely unique and they put a lot of creativity into it. So I think we start to see drips of things now. But again, if they're trying to boost that earnings call at all, a trailer 3 drop or some kind of marketing or just a little gameplay snippet would do it. You know what I mean? So don't worry if you don't have Netflix. It does come out 6 hours after. I think what we are going to do is we'll take screenshots and put them up on like a live stream. Obviously, we can't put the whole thing on there at the moment of it playing like early on Netflix. But what we can do is take the screenshots and then we can kind of like comment on it in the stream. So that'll be fun. We can do that. And hopefully we're seeing stuff that's more, trailer 3 or gameplay related. Again, I'm not super worried about the game. Like I said, from what I haven't said this earlier, but hang on a second. Is my stream eating it? A little bit. There it goes. Okay, hopefully it caught up. Sorry, that's my internet. My bad. No, from what I've seen from the leaks, the sandbox, the gameplay systems, the loops that are happening in the game look extremely fun, and if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? That's the way it kind of feels. All right, if you're just joining us, there will be. Hang on, man, my connection sucks. There it goes. Hang on, is it catching up again? Is it just maybe it's my preview over here that sucks? Because I've got green bars down here. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, there's going to be a Netflix extended. What is this? There we go. Netflix extended look, August 27th, 3 p.m. Eastern. Extended look doesn't mean the trailer. It just means an extended look of something. So what's that something? Probably trailer 3. We'll kind of have to wait and see. Yeah, I got to tell you, dude, I was getting the blue balls to the max, waiting. And all these like major deadlines just slipping and slipping. I'm like, dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? Here's the official Rockstar post. Already 1.9 million. That's crazy. I mean, it does make sense. So again, if you don't have Netflix, it should be 6 hours after it goes. So about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Oh, it actually says right there. Hello. Pretty awesome. So if you don't have it, plus we're gonna do a watch party, and we'll just post like screenshots and we'll comment on things live on the chat, which I think should be a lot of fun. I'm pumped, dude. Even if they give us some more like screenshots and stuff, I'm down. You know. Thankfully, I know PlayStation's got like a purchasing program too, like where don't you get points on PlayStation? I'm pretty sure you do. I know Xbox has got their points system, and I've bought enough things because this game's taken so long to come out. I had enough to actually buy this game. So thankfully, I've got that going for me. We're not partners yet, so we're not getting anything for free. I gotta pay for it just like everybody else. Pretty awesome, dude. Pretty awesome. Official cover art. Lucia! Lucia! And then she started posting on social media now, right? Didn't she get her Instagram account back? That's wild. Let's go back one. Beep boop. What do we think? Is this nuts or what? It's happening. I'm just so excited. I saw the post. I was like, kind of checking because these things typically happen around like 9 a.m. Eastern. And I was like, oh, okay, let me just kind of check it. And then something popped up. I was like, oh my goodness. Then I saw like the staggered animation. I was like, okay, this is like an announcement for something. Pumped. Dude, this is going to be nuts. Yeah, so on the 27th, there will be an extended look on Netflix. 6 hours later, so 9 p.m. should be on YouTube. We're going to do a watch party. Well, we'll probably work up to it, too, before the whole thing drops. It should be a lot of fun. State of Leonida. Yeah, and then I'm sure you guys have seen some videos, but maybe you haven't. Some people have been working on some stuff in City Skylines, too, to kind of show the scale. Obviously, it's not as beautiful as this game. But yeah, just walking around in that map, you go, dude, like, we already know it's big, but when you walk around, you go, holy cow. Like, this is, and you know, playing Red Dead recently and also playing GTA 5 recently, you go, yeah, this is going to be stupid big. Like, size-wise, the map is going to be crazy big. And the density of the city area is so much more, you know, compared to GTA 5. I mean, it makes sense. GTA 5 came out a long time ago. It dropped on the 360 and the PlayStation 3. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy. You crazy. Hey, I want to check out some of the under the pre-order stuff. No, not this one. Where is it? There we go. We can go through some of this. Yes. Show me. Yeah. Just seeing and knowing like what's the gameplay loops and some of the mechanics they have and the depth that they're going into for this one. Honestly, I think if you play Red Dead 2, if you haven't, it's a masterpiece of a game. You should. It's fantastic. When you start to see the wanted system there, I think this is definitely going to be a blend. I think it's all been but confirmed. Like the level of depth that's coming in with this is going to be crazy. Yeah, we definitely cannot watch that because it's got audio. I checked it. So we're going to stick around to see if anything drops around 9 p.m. So that's roughly, man, I can't do math. 22 minutes ish. 22 minutes. See if something else drops. Again, earnings call is the only thing that really kind of pushes me towards that because, you know, if you're trying to impress the investors, the stockholders, the shareholders, you would drop a trailer that everyone's been foaming at the mouth for, which does make a ton of sense. Boom. I can't wait to see more footage so we can dissect some more things. We've been doing a lot of stuff with that kind of online, offline a little bit, so I can't wait to dive into that more. Oh, man, it's going to be fantastic. Yeah. What would we say? Is this the standard one? There we go, the Ultimate Edition. I was going to say, that seemed a little skimpy. So yeah, Netflix special, extended look. Yeah, I think it's going to be two scenarios. It's either we're going to see it just before earnings call, or they're going to do it that day or the day before the 27th. They're going to have the trailer, and then that extended look is part of that, like, rollout. I'm trying to think of, like, a corporate sense. What would make the most sense for that? I mean, I could see both scenarios playing out, to be honest. The earnings call has got me going. I hope they drop trailer 3, and hopefully there's gameplay in it. But maybe they drop something else, even if it's like a tiny snippet of something. That would be great. I mean, dude, it would get us. The frenzy would begin. You know it would. What do we think, boys? What do we think? Ladies, hustlers, loot goblins, plebs, bobs, beach bobs. And what's crazy is, you know what's crazy? Okay, so we play Rust Console Edition. There's going to be like a big thing on PTB hopefully today. And I even said this morning to myself, I go, watch, they're going to drop something today right on top of like a Rust thing. I was like, I got that feeling. Sure enough. Not what I thought it was, but I'll take it. Anyone else's aunt or have these kind of boots? Ew. Ew. Chase in safe house vehicles, switch gears, and soak up the sun. Here, let's just play out again. Oh my goodness. How many views? 2.4 million in what? Not even an hour? 41 minutes. That's crazy. Woo! Woo! Brother. You know we're due for something, right? Like whether Trailer 3's got the gameplay in it, it's got to some degree. But just knowing the performance they got off those cutscenes anyways, because it's not like they're videos. It's being rendered in the game. And the fact that they pulled that off with like, this generation console is pretty nuts. I mean, they're face melters for sure, but I mean, if you've been playing on PC, it's impressive. It is impressive. Leonida. Yeah, and also if you played RDR2 recently and you're in the canoes, you go, huh, they're gonna elaborate on that. Okay. Yeah, I actually didn't get to finish the campaign, so I have been trying to play that. Put it on pause to do a few other things, but we're gonna have to bring it back up again. It's such a good game. It's 8 years old now? 7 or 8 years old? RDR2. It's beautiful. Yeah, the fact that they're able to get performance that they do, and the fact that GTA 5 came out on the Xbox 360 and the PS3 is insane. It's a very old game now, so you can kind of see where they're at with the technology and the gameplay and everything else, because RDR2 is immaculate. It's a masterpiece. And that was 7 years ago? 8 years ago? Shih Tzu Squallow. What do you think? Chat, let me know you're alive. Please. Please. Yes, Netflix extended look 27th, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, will be on YouTube 6 hours after, so 9 p.m. Eastern. And we are waiting here patiently for the next 17 minutes to see if there's something else that's going to drop. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Oh, they replaced their pin. Okay, that's what this is. Whew, buddy. 2.6 million. Is that good? It is going to stop the world. Anybody else get some time off? Was it since it's 18, 19, 20? I got a clear runway. We're going deep. I'm probably just going to wander around for a hot minute, because that's kind of what I do. Vapid Dominator buggy. Newswire hit. I have to credit look to that one. Buddy. We're in it. It's thick. Yeah, and like if you played, well, because we had the heist come out for GTA 5 online. Yeah, just playing that, you're like, dude, seeing what we've seen in those leaks, if it's meshed with this, we're in for some crazy gameplay, dude. One-eyed Willie. One-eyed Willie. Shit, man. I would beat I would beat 2 dudes off behind a dumpster if Trailer 3 drops today. Okay, I'm pinning that. I'm pinning that. It's possible, dude. I think today, tomorrow's a possibility. But I think either the day before or that day of the 27th is going to be like probably in the morning. They drop it like they are now, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever. And then they're like, hey, you guys freaking out over this? Check this out. Yeah, they probably had to wait. Here's the other thing, too. Logically, it makes sense there's something good in there because they couldn't release anything else until the Netflix thing was like done being not just processed, but like it takes time for the editing, the cuts to come back, and then for people to approve things, make all the marketing they need for that. So there clearly has to be something decent in this. So this has to be riding off the coattails of Trailer 3, now that I think about it, because they would have dropped something beforehand, right? I'm excited. Yeah, we'll try to take screenshots and drop them during the live stream. We'll just kind of chat it up. We'll try to let you guys know anything exciting that came out of the extended look before it drops on YouTube, because I get it. People don't necessarily have the funds for that right now, especially after buying this game. $100 is crazy. You crazy. As a matter of fact, one of the buildings we were reconstructing is this guy right here. It's this guy. It's this guy. Doesn't that look familiar? I've lived in Florida. Thankfully, I didn't live in Miami. But man, just seeing the hodgepodge of like all the classes pretty much in there is, you're like, yeah, that's 100% Florida. But Miami's, if it's anything, if they're making fun of Miami, and clearly they are, this is excess to the max. And that's when I was there, dude. I'm sure it's even nuttier now. Ew-wee! I'll get my hands ready. Awesome. Well, we'll know in about 13 minutes, give or take. I'm going to give it to at least 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And then I'll go, okay, yeah. I mean, they were ready. This was scheduled to drop. It was immediately at 8 a.m. So interesting. Very good. I tell you what, PlayStation's taking a beating with that no disc for next gen, huh? They're like, we're stopping it. And you're like, I get it, but also like, I mean, I like to have physical media from time to time, but have I really bought any unless it was a special occasion? No. But still, they should be able to like pump out a disc, right? That is crazy. I mean, we all pretty much buy digital. Like from your day-to-day type stuff. I know I do. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't, like, this would be a game I would love to have a physical copy of, not a code in a box. That doesn't count. You know? Especially if this is supposed to be the single-player version. I mean, let's not forget what happened, like, Xbox and PlayStation went down, and we weren't able to get the entitlements to actually play the games you paid for, and you're like, well, that sucks. Brings up an interesting point, for sure. Yeah, the detail they pulled off. Again, Red Dead Redemption had such, it still does have like crazy systems in it for the graphics and for like the way your companions work, the way the wanted system works, but I think it's going to feel primitive compared to what they're pulling off here with 6. Again, if you've seen the leaks, you kind of know what we're talking about. And just to see it in such a crazy, you know what I mean, in all of this, it's going to be freaking tight. Yeah, I'm excited to see the gameplay for sure. For sure. And I think we all know we're starting down here, right? Right. And again, this is the mapping project. This is based off of trailers and leaks and everything else. So again, things could change for sure. Oh, there it is. State of Leonida. Boom. Oh, cool. These are okay. These are more recent screenshots. Tight. Is it this safe house? Is there another one down here? So basically, this guy here. Where are we at? 10 minutes? 10 minutes. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna vomit. That's too fast. Sorry. There it is. And this is based off of a real house in that region. Believe it or not. Oh, nice. Damn. Okay, cool. They found something even more. No way, dude. What? See what I mean? Trailer, stilted house, boat, another house in the back. No, this is the same house. Yeah, dude, that's very Florida. It's very Florida of you. As a PC player, it's all digital. It says, I bought my PS5 for this game. I believe it. Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I've done a physical copy for PC, like never. Yeah, it's all digital. Steam, baby, all day, every day, all day. Just think about it. We're gonna be busting this game's cheeks during the holidays too, right? I mean, just the sheer size of this game. It's just, you know. The question is, when is the online coming? What are they going to charge for it? Because we're going to have to buy that. Um, I mean, I'm speculating. I don't actually know, but let's be real. And then when's the PC version going to drop? Should I have a Hello Kitty one? Am I right or am I right? In game, in game. YouTube, don't strike us. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whew. Well, we know the 27th definitely has something big, but this I think is a prelude, not a prelude, but a follow-up to the bigger announcement, which is gotta be Trailer 3, dog. Says, I would hope the most expensive version would include online. Brother, I know, right? But guess what? According to them, it's only the single player game. Yeah. I think we'll be so happy about this that'll kind of slide under the radar. This has all been planned out, brother. I know, right? That kind of sucks. It's like, dude, the game's already $100. I mean, let's be real. The version they're selling as the lower one is the light version. All of the features is the $100 one, the Ultimate Edition, right? They call this the standard pack, but this is the light version, and this is the standard version. Let's call it what it is. Because literally, there's gameplay locked behind this, which is nuts. I wouldn't mind if it was like cosmetic, but like this, and then some of the hookups for the cars, like the was it the Skank and Squalor or whatever it's called. Whew, there it is, Shih Tzu Squallow. That was close. Doesn't this have a weapons crate? There you go. Yeah. And if it's like Red Dead Redemption where you have to like kind of swap things in and out, like off your horse, if this is like that, then this kind of puts it pay to win for sure. Um, I guess it's not as I mean, it's egregious, but if it was online, that would really suck. If that were the case. This guy isn't this like the exclusive tattoo shop or whatever? Yeah, whatever. That's cosmetic. Is that a Jedi? Isn't One Eyed Willie's part of that too? The mod shop? Yeah. Okay. Gameplay locked behind. Yeah. So basically, the Ultimate Edition is the real edition, and then the other one's like this one here, this guy, which is like one of the compounds. You pretty much can't get in here unless. But I mean, smart for them. They called this one Ultimate, and they called this one, the Vintage Vice City pack. It's crusty, all right. Oh yeah. Threw in some bonuses to make it. You know what I mean? I get what they're doing. I mean, it's cool, but this is already in the game, right? Like, the game looks good. Don Johnson? Dad? I'm scrolling fast because I want this thing to come out, dude. Come on. Come on. 3 to 6 months before online drops. I think I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I don't think it'd be earlier than 3. It's going to have to be after the holidays because that's going to be such a cluster to launch. There's a lot to make. There's so many moving parts. We've seen it with so many other games. It makes sense that they would kind of hold off on that. I get it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Rockstar Games. 55 minutes ago. I mean, it will be cool to see something on Netflix about this, especially if they go in and give us some of those juicy details. It's got to be good, right? Because they're going to drop it on freaking the tubes of you. It's got to be an extension of the trailer that they're dropping. Has to be. I'm kind of leaning that they're going to drop something before that. But who knows, dude? Haven't they like juked us at every turn on this? Like literally juked us at every turn. Why'd they do this? Why are you running? Just the density of the traffic. The fact that, dude, I tell you what, the first thing I want to do is just follow around some of the NPCs just to see what they're doing. You know? I wanna. I want it real bad. Back on it. Man, it's crazy how. Is she allowed to braid her hair? Come on, guys. Where's the PC police or whatever they're called these days? Someone's gonna get mad somewhere. Like, shut up. Just play the game. It's gonna be great. Yeah, and it does look like we'll have some customizing stuff for the interiors and stuff from the leaks that we've seen. Looking pretty good. It could just be the styling for the cutscenes too, but it does look like that's going to be for us at some point. Dude, the water droplets, get out of here. Oh, I did notice too. It does look like the creator stuff is built into the game. Let me be more specific. That's a little confusing. The like basically the free roam or the like the way you can like make machinima with it. Do you even call it machinima anymore? Where you can like stop, pause, like look and like float around. It does look like it's already built in. Again, that was the development version, but I did notice it was right there, and I was like, "Ooh, baby, 2 minutes. What do we got? What do we got, boys? What do we got? What do we got, boys? What do we got?" I'm so excited. We'll stick around for about 30 minutes after in case if we don't see anything here in the next 2 minutes. 4 million views. That's crazy. Refresh, refresh. We're to the 4 million. Don't tell anybody. 1 minute. Let's see. It would be weird if they dropped it tomorrow or something tomorrow. I forget. What is the earnings call? Like, what time? Does anybody know? Ugh. Cheetah. I mean, that looks silly, doesn't it? Looks like the Python with the scope on it in Rust. Ridiculous. A refresh, nothing comes up. Or like less than a minute, probably. Oh, maybe. 4 million's crazy. Although they did just pin this, so maybe they are going to let it simmer. They've been swapping those out. Is that like a regular thing? I can't remember. Did they pin this up a couple days ago? It makes sense. They're going to post all this other stuff first, let it run out, because they have a lot of eyeballs on here. It makes a ton of sense. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. They could still slide it in there, sure. Nothing on the horizon. Get your hands ready. Get them hands ready. Ooh-wee! Is that like a paint pack, or is that like a GPS thing? Stronghold ammunition. Revolver. Isn't there like a throw to RDR2 in here? Bang, bang. Swear. Sophie? No? Lucia. Oh, his and hers pistols. No way. Why would you put them, your murder weapon, put your name on it? Come on. What are we talking about? Refresh. Show it to me. Nothing yet. 1 hour ago. Again, we'll float for another 29 minutes, give or take. We'll see what's up. If you're just joining us, they've officially announced a Netflix extended look premiering August 27th. Extended look at 3 p.m. It will be on YouTube at 9 p.m. So really, they're implying that there will be a bigger drop, and this is the extended look of. Now, they typically drop new trailers in the morning. So does that mean on the 27th we see gameplay or trailer 3 or whatever it is that they're going to drop? Because my balls are so blue I can't think anymore? Maybe. Maybe. They could drop something today. Earnings call is still tomorrow. It would make a lot of sense. But then again, this is such an anomaly because Rockstar can pretty much do whatever the hell they want. It doesn't. It follows a roadmap, but it kind of doesn't because let's be real. They dropped a pre-order with no trailer. That's crazy news. But it does make sense that something big is coming because they couldn't drop this before Netflix was done with their process. That does take a hot second. So clearly, there's something in the extended look that's juicy. Clearly. And because of that, I think they had to kind of just keep everything airtight. And that's why they're like, hey, by the way, extended look, what's up? I mean, what a way to kick off an earnings call if you're like, hey, by the way, the internet's on fire because we dropped a trailer about what we're selling. I got to tell you, though, if the story is bad, I'm not saying it is. If it is bad, I will never pre-order a game ever again. Ever. This is like the last hope. I don't know about you guys, but I bought so many games over the last 5, 10 years where it's just like the goodwill you have for that company is completely used up. Sadly, you know what I mean? Because you're like, dang, dude, what happened to you? It used to be the best. So now it's kind of like, well, let's wait and see. And this is the only one that kind of brought me out of hiding to do that. Okay, to be fair, I did do Ark Raiders, but that was a banger. Still is. Best 40 bucks I've spent in a while. Banger. By the way, the water stuff they got going on, beautiful. Freaking immaculate. I love it. I freaking love it. I do like the fact that they've got, there we go, low running pickup with exclusive mods. That's cool. That's essentially the one you see in that trailer, right? This one here. Let me beat it up. This guy. There you go. The beater. You know this is gonna shut things down. Isn't it funny on Rust Console Edition? They're like, we're gonna release a patch of content. Then you're like, that's cool. We appreciate that, but your timing is maybe the worst. We're gonna drop it literally 2 days after this. You're like, what are you doing? It's like, do your planning period right then, dude. Literally, this is like buying you time. Keep the game functional, keep the game running, yes, but still, why would you drop anything in that window? I mean, other game studios are giving at least 6 months after this, at least giving a wide berth. Or they're dropping stuff beforehand, which we're also seeing. But Rust Console Edition, if you've been playing that, we're getting our subway trains on PTB hopefully today if there's no hangups. So look forward to that later on today. The boys have culminated. We're going to be beating cheeks in the tubes. Isn't that crazy? It was a GTA 4. We had taxis. Now we have Waymos. Looks like he would smell like cigarettes. It's crazy how the mullet comes and goes, right? I still don't like the mullet. I guess I could come around on it, but I don't know. Red beard. Your hands might go another day without some meat in them. Let's take a look. 1 hour ago. I mean, this is the big news for today. Technically, we've seen things between, historically speaking, but again, this game is an anomaly. Historically speaking, we've seen stuff posted anywhere between 8 a.m. to all the way up to like 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is such a big announcement. I think they'll probably let this one marinate for the entire day. But again, the earnings call, you know? It is crazy they've already made their money. Hold on a second. Cinnamon and gravy. All right. Oh, baby. I love how they just put just static images because they knew they couldn't put any in-game stuff because we would dissect it to oblivion. I mean, that's where we're at. We've had so much time. Speaking of downfalls, Bungie, huh? Where is Marathon these days? I just couldn't get into it, man. I gave it a try. I really did. I wanted it to work. Let's go ahead and take a look again. They have everything on a timer, so we'll stick around just in case. Leonida. Oh, the research station. Oh. Bang, bang. The Americas. I think, did they map this other one that was over here somewhere? One of those screenshots? I thought it was down low. Maybe it's up here. The new ones are like red, right? Or that video? I thought it was like here looking out. Anyways, let's refresh one more time. Hit it! Dopamine, give it to me. No. We're looking. Yeah, also, speaking of how crazy detailed this game is, I think they're going to have a lot more interiors for sure. From the patents that we've seen, from some of the leak stuff we've seen. I know a lot of people are talking about the patents now, but I think that was always kind of the case. But I think it pretty much all but confirms it. They just have to confirm it. We pretty much already know. And I gotta tell you, it's gonna be awesome. It's taking time to soak up all the different screenshots we got. Buddy. We're gonna be driving around these things in town, dude. Caution, automatic doors. It does make sense you have this kind of stuff, because the swampy part of Florida is crazy. Mutant mud. I do like the fact that it looks like they put a lot of that forest stuff in there. And we already know, hideous haircut. Hideous. Ugh, Lucia, what have you done? Lucia, why would you? Yeah, you know what? Hot take. Most girls don't look good with extremely short hair. I said it. Women, girls, ladies, whatever. And if you see it on TV and you're like, oh, that looks good, I promise you, you won't. Right? Just don't do it. I've had so many bad experiences with. I was dating a girl one time, and she was like, she didn't even tell me. She shows up and looks like a dude, and I go, man, I'm sorry. Like, what happened? Did you come out of a fire? She said, I donated my hair, and I'm like, dude, I just went from like something to zero attraction just then. I was like, I don't. What do you want me to do? I was like, yeah, you don't look good with short hair. It's bad. It's real bad. Do you really have to close your eyes when you make out? Because then you're like, it was rough. Needless to say, it didn't last. It was like, oh, it'll grow back. I'm like, yeah, a long time from now. I don't think it's gonna last that long. What am I supposed to just sit through the dude years or the dude months? No thanks. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, if you ever want to go from attracted to somebody to absolute nothingness, have them shave their head. That'll do it. Especially if they look like a dude when they do it and you go, oh my, I can't shake that. I can't shake it, dude. You messed it up. You couldn't have waited another month or two to donate your, make it longer? I'm a terrible person. I see GTA update. It says I clicked the link. How's it going? What's up, DMV? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so here's what we got. We're kind of sticking around to see if they drop anything else, but it is stupid big news. Hold on a sec. Cutter lad, what's up? Okay, so officially, they dropped today, an hour and change ago. Netflix, believe it or not, is going to be doing an extended look 27th of August at 3 p.m. Eastern. It will be on YouTube 6 hours after, so 9 p.m. So about the time most of the United States comes home from work. Right? Right. Settled in, had a sandwich, took a dump, you know. We will. I don't think we can stream that, obviously, because it's on Netflix, but we will stream and have a watch party. And obviously, we can't show the video that's playing, but maybe we can take some screenshots and we'll just talk about stuff in the live chat, and hopefully, we're all watching it at the same time. So that'll be good. But we do have an earnings call happening tomorrow. And here's the other thing, too. Okay, hang on. Pause that thought. Back it up a little bit. So this is specific to say extended look. I think either on the 27th or earlier, we're going to see some type of trailer. Maybe it's trailer 3, maybe it's gameplay, maybe it's all the above. I don't know. But this looks like it's an extension of the bigger thing that's going to be dropped. So the question is, where does that make sense to drop in their whole like hype campaign that they got going on here? So yeah, that's why we're kind of. They dropped this one at 8 a.m., which is kind of early. Usually they do stuff at 9, don't they? So yeah, it's a big deal. So we're kind of floating around to see if they hit us in the nuts with something else. They did pin this to the top, so it leads me to believe they're going to let this simmer for at least a day. So we'll kind of have to wait and see. Although they could drop the bigger one, and then, you know, extended look premieres. Or maybe they do the whole freaking trailer on Netflix. That would be nuts. I mean, Netflix must have paid them a pretty penny. Dude, they paid for their development, guys. What are we talking about? I'm going to put out a hot take here, too. Well, it's probably a hot take for the industry, but not for us. Clearly, they're going to make a ton of money in this game. Pay the developers, pay the actors, please. Please. I know you already did, but, like, you know, give me the bonuses. You guys already covered the cost of the game. Right? That's the lifeblood, man. The people making it. Dare I say, not the executives. Hot take, anyone? Hot take. Not the executives. I get why we need them. I get why they're around, but it feels like they reap all the rewards and the people making it really don't. I said it. Yeah. Hopefully there's like a bonus for the people who made it, you know? For performance. Because, I mean, dude, they haven't dropped trailers free and they already covered the cost, which is nuts. Just here. Thoughts on Netflix being first medium for extended looks is I haven't been a fan of Netflix and the way they have been doing things lately. I mean, yeah, it just sucks for sure. And if you don't be pressured into buying a subscription if you're not already thinking about doing it. I'm just going to say that because it says extended look. I think the bigger drop is going to happen before that, and that's going to continue the hype. Maybe it happens on Tuesday, right? Tuesday before the 27th. Let me look at my thing because I'm bad at math. Beep, 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 beep. And plus, we're going to be dropping screenshots and everything else like while it's happening. So like 24th and 25th, that's a Monday or a Tuesday. Those are likely candidates for the bigger drop, and then the extended look maybe could happen on the 27th, or maybe the trailer 3 happens early in the morning on the 27th. I don't think they're gonna. It wouldn't make sense for them to do that. That's why it says extended look. I don't think that's going to be the trailer. I think the trailer is going to happen on all channels. It doesn't make sense why they would constrict that. I'm not holding my breath. If we get a gameplay trailer, our prayers have been answered, but we'll see, dude. I'm with you. Dude, we were just talking about this on live stream. I was talking to my friends about this too. I mean, we talk about it every day, but we're like, dude, how blue are your balls right now? Extremely. Like, we're chomping at the bit. I'm glad we got something, but for them to come up and go, congratulations. Prepare for them to get purple because you got to wait until the 27th. I'm like, ah, man, come on. We're going to wait for this thing in November. Come on, you're killing me. Yeah, the only reason why I'm really watching this like a hawk still is the earnings call. And then probably the week prior. I don't think they would do anything before that, or the week of that it's dropping. So if nothing happens at the end of the earnings call on Friday, I think we're good until like Monday, the 24th. I don't think we'll see anything in between there that relates to this game. I don't think. But then again, I've been eating shit on all these predictions. Like, this is not like this has been a. I mean, this is such an anomaly, right? There's really nothing quite like this game. So you can't really follow. You know what I mean? Like, they did the pre-orders with no trailer, which is, again, and we said earlier, absurd. Absurd. But they made their money doing that. So it's like, okay, cool. You know? Now what? It does kind of suck, but I do like that they are going to release it like same day after, like at the time where most people are winding down for the evening. So again, if you're not looking at making a Netflix purchase, don't be pressured into that. I mean, we're already paying $100 for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. I think the bigger trailer is going to be before that. I really do. It does say specifically extended look. So it'll be more like behind the scenes, and then we can use that to dissect for other stuff and keep us, foaming at the mouth until November, which I'm down for. I was honestly worried. Anybody else? Were you guys a little bit worried that they were going to be like, there might be a delay? Because what was it? Was it 4? Or was it 4 or 5? Where they like did the pre-orders and they had to kick it back a little bit? I think this one's set in stone. I don't think there's any going back from here. I mean, we have a Netflix something about a game, which is crazy. But here's my other thought, too. I think there's something good enough in here that if they release this ahead of time, like if Rockstar said something, it would give away what's happening in this. So I think because of that, and again, the process to put something on Netflix is, I mean, if you follow any of the comedy stuff and how long it takes them to do the cuts, or even like tires or whatever, and how long it takes them to do that, we kind of have a sense. Like, it's a few months, so it makes sense, like, why there was kind of a blackout there for a second, because I needed to make sure that this was ready to go. So, like, knowing this now, it kind of makes sense. I'm not happy that we've been absolutely just nothing for, weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, months and months. But hey, I get it. It would be weird if they only did the reveal trailer on this for gameplay. I think this is going to be an extension of the one that already drops everywhere else. And we're going to want to watch the extended look because we want to see anything about this game, clearly. I mean, 6.1 million, dude, in less than 2 hours. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Am I crazy? So, I know how my brother is really good for the trailer. President answer. Yeah. So, anyways, we were talking about this the other day. And we're like, dude, if we don't hear anything kind of soon, like if we're about halfway through August, this is what I was thinking yesterday. Obviously, this is not the case. But I was like, maybe they're gonna do another delay because maybe it was like 4 where they just went too fast and they had to fix some stuff. It does make sense. This is a single player game, but it is all digital, so who really knows? They can take this up to the wire. I'm sure they'll be working on this the day before the release for sure. Maybe like a couple days before, because I think they need to send it and then it needs to propagate all the different clusters and stuff for the downloads. Oh wait, no, we have preloads, so no, it's gonna be before that. I forgot preloading. When does preloading start? Does anybody know? So exciting. We'll stick around just a little bit longer. Maybe only like another 30 minutes or so. Man, dude, I'm pumped. There was something I saw back here. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of these different houses, like on Google Maps and stuff. These are interesting. These are kind of like, I want to say like hurricane houses almost. You see the stuff kind of stilted, so like when the water comes up, obviously the garage isn't in the back, but I love that it's dumpy. Because you definitely see dumpy dumps like this all over Florida. You also see like mansions everywhere too, but it is a crazy place. Oh, look. Can you? Oh, you have a dock in the back. Hey, girl. What's up? Okay. So here's the other thing too. As we're kind of just shooting the shit, talking about stuff. And yeah, if you guys have any thoughts or whatever, throw them in the chat by all means. Since we kind of know, I like 90% certainty, our starter point is over here. Like if you kind of look back a little bit, and again, this is like a guesstimate of what happened. And we should put this up here for a second. These are all the people that did do this. Let me just make that large for a second. If you think about it, if it's other GTAs, it's going to be a slow reveal on the map, right? Or there'll be more things you can do in those areas. So because of that, obviously we're going to be down here, and it's a little restrictive because the key is you have like these roads you can go in and out on. So I think ways we can basically what I'm saying is I think we'll be introduced to the water relatively early. And I think it'll be a viable mode of transportation to some of these other areas. Because literally you can reach almost all of the map, or the key moments of the map, places, using water. Which is interesting. DayZ? Coastline, anybody? Yeah, I think they're going to have us going in and out of the water quite a bit. Early. And maybe even flying early. I mean, it looks like, pretty much the trailers are pretty much showing us that, right? Here. I have them playing in the background. Let me just turn this off for a second. Let's take a look. Oh, speaking of the water. And plus, this is a very water-focused. I bet they went crazy with it, right? Like the water types. Because if you ever go down to the Keys, the water that's in the Keys is like a crazy different color. It's like clear. It's green. And just seeing how the detail they took inside of like the beer bottles and stuff. I bet it's gonna be crazy. Lucia. Let's see. So yeah, the way you store weapons, I think it's gonna be very much like RDR2. And I think your horse is gonna be like your car or your boat, or I don't really know how the airplanes would work, but I think it's gonna be like that. You can swap out the big weapons if you're close to it, and I think they pretty much confirmed that with some of the text we've seen on the website. Which, dude, I'm excited for that, man. Holy cow. Very excited for that. Let's do a refresh and then we'll kind of go back to what we're talking about. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Yeah, I would be absolutely stunned if they somehow held the trailer 3 under the thumb on Netflix. I think the extended look after trailer 3 is more realistic. And it does say extended look. This isn't like trailer premiere. Do you know what I mean? That would be silly. That would be silly. It's like, yes, you can buy our game, but it's invite only. You're like, what? That's dumb. Well, yeah, just looking at the screenshot here, now knowing that the canoe is here at the safe house, I'm like, okay, yeah, 100% we're going to be hitting that a lot. And it does make sense. It's Florida, dog. You're in the Keys. And because there's such restricted access everywhere, I mean, literally, there's a bridge down here. It would make sense that you would use your boats and stuff to kind of traverse if you need to. I got to tell you, I've never seen this. Yeah, never. Not one time. Ooh, oh yeah, this is right. So this is speculation as to like where it's at. We've pretty much confirmed this with the screenshots. The real Keys goes all the way down. Southernmost tip. I think the Keys is like right here, right? Been there in real life. I gotta tell you, if you ever do New Year's, that's the place to do it in real life. Big booty bitches in bikinis. But be careful on the main streets because it gets so crowded. People kind of push up against the stuff. But yeah, dude, it's so nuts. You're like, oh, this is like you watch the ball drop in New York. You're like, everybody looks cold as balls. And I gotta tell you, it's so much better in the Keys. I saw there's like a gay section down there too. And we walked down. It's like pretty much you cross the tracks, and that's where it's at. And these dudes are doing like I want to say it was like a burlesque show or something, but they're like drag queens. They're like dressed up. Super funny. Cool dudes. We got our pictures taken with them, dude. Hilarious. Everybody was kind of like scared of them at the time. You know, they're like, dude, no, you kidding me? These guys look like they know how to have a good time. Awesome. It's a wild place, dude. Florida's nuts. He goes, what do you say? We walk by him and they go, hey boys, we do virgins too. And I'm like, dude, I gotta talk to this guy. That's hilarious. And then he had his boyfriend or whatever was dressed like a village person. Awesome, dude. Already got November 19th off work. Perfect. Brother, I'm with you. I got 18, 19, 20. Boom. We're going deep, hard. I'm getting a case of the Monstrosity Whites. I'm getting the some pizza action, some Costco pizza going, brother. I'm getting stupid. I'm gonna get sweaty and gross. We're streaming it the whole time. And don't worry, I think we'll go through the story, but we're gonna go at a pretty slow pace, so I don't think we'll be like ruining it for anybody. I will be wandering heavily in this game. That's gonna be kind of like what I like to do and my focus. So we'll be playing the plot, but like not fast. So if you're going at a casual pace, you'll still be in front of us. Oh, I just cannot wait to explore this, dude. It's gonna be so sick. And just seeing what we have here. Actually, let me turn these on. Hold on. I can't remember how I have this set up. Wait, hang on. There we go. Found it. So, where is it? Am I on the right one? Maybe not. I mean, dude, this is in the game. That's silly. This was captured on it. Dude, the cut. Okay, if we know what. Obviously, people are concerned about how the game looks and plays. Obviously, I get that. I am too, obviously. But, like, we know the cutscenes are the game. The game is notorious for going, here's the act. You pull up and they're like, boom, here's the action, and then they just play it out. So, dude, tell me that's not ridiculous. Oh, what was that other leak that was kind of new from one of the director's kids? I mean, dude, it looked crazy good. Guys, look, I mean, what are we talking about? Are we really worried about how this game's going to look? Look at this. That's ridiculous. I don't get this on my computer now. What are we talking about? Absolutely, exploring will be amazing. Dude, all I'm going to do is wander and cause trouble. I'll advance to the point where, like, if cool things are locked behind whatever, okay, I'll do that. But then I am going to just get distracted for a while. I'm so looking forward to that. We go back to this again? Yeah, and if you, RDR2, if you played that recently, those canoes, you go, oh, okay. The water looks so much better now. That's crazy. And it looks good in RDR2. Still, it holds up solid. It crushes other games that have been released recently. You're like, that's 7 years old? Holy shit. I mean, do you remember when we started RDR2? Great story, by the way. Beautiful game. And then you're like, I'm in the snow. And you're like, oh, this is crazy. And then you start walking through the snow. You're like, I'm leaving footprints in the snow. What? Anyone else shocked by that? I was like, we're doing that on PC, but we're not doing that here. And it looked way better than anything that was going on PC. I was like, what's happening? Hell yeah, dude. The thing we've been modeling semi-recently, was it yesterday? We'll probably do this afternoon too. It's one of the houses. I don't know, maybe I'll show it here. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because it's such a hodgepodge of like everybody. Like this house here, I believe. The one I'm modeling is just down the street from this house that it's modeled after, like the real one. And it's like a rich person. Well, like someone's got money, right? Because that's your extra house. And it definitely looks like it's on expensive property. So that's the one we've been modeling. I've been doing it slowly. It's taking me a hot second, but we're getting there. Oh, is that the beater house? No way. Is that it? Some of these have changed. Not some of them. A lot of it has. I love that people are getting grimy and getting in dirty and just going, I see this house. I love that we have people out, like foot soldiers out there going, I think it's this one in real life. The fact that they updated this is wild. I mean, literally, that's the one. I freaking love it. And it's crazy because if this is modeled after the keys, pretty much this is almost like there are these like skinny islands full of stuff. So if that's where we start, we're gonna have plenty to do. Say we go check Twitter. I said panda. Yeah. Again, today is still a window. It's looking less likely. I think once the earnings call happens tomorrow, I think we're good until probably the 25th of August. I got a feeling that I'm sorry, 24th of August. That's a Monday. I think we're gonna see the trailer either early in the morning on the 27th or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Well, I'm sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Because this happens on the 27th, which is a Thursday. Dude, this is a crazy busy month for me. I got tons of stuff going on. We're doing it though. We're gonna launch the stream and go ham, dude. One more refresh, just for hopes. Yes, I cannot emphasize enough. It's an extended look premieres. It's got to be an extension of what they're actually going to drop. And it does come out on YouTube 6 hours later. So 9 p.m. for everybody else. Again, we're just going to sit there in the live stream, talk about it, and then we'll post like screenshots of cool stuff that we see that's noteworthy. So if you don't want to get the Netflix, just stop. I mean, you should stop on by, even if you have Netflix, because we kind of watch at the same time. We'll like sync up and be like, okay, you ready? Double Dutch ready, ready, go. But I mean, if anything juicy happens, you can see it in our chat there for sure. And if something like is amazing, I'll screenshot that bad boy and be like, "Here we go." Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Yeah, since this is like a skinny chunk, there's like things are densely populated still. I think it's cool that this is going to be the starting zone, to be perfectly honest. I'm like excited. And the fact that we can kind of wander out here too, to these little archipelagos, or wherever this is. But I mean, look at the freaking detail, dude. That's crazy, man. It's absurd. This is the real life one, right? This is the research. Oh, I think I saw a video on this. Not for the game, but the actual research facility. Is it old? It looks super old. Well, and you know the detail they have out here is going to be nuts, and the water exploration is going to be crazy. Was that the old one? Oh yeah, it must be. And those are the cuts for the traffic. It's weird. It like, I guess this is more like it as you get closer, but again, this is obviously a hybrid, but there are crazy long bridges out in the middle of nowhere. I kind of just want to wander out here and see what's going on. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, I'm just gonna take a dump out here. You know, just because. Is that where they say this is? Well, then you can kind of see how dense it is here. Hold on a second. If this is okay, yeah, that's our starting zone. You see how dense that is, brother? That's cool. Like on the map, it looks a little bit skinny, but it's hard to get a sense of scale like that, right? Looking at all this. I mean, this poor convenience store is just gonna get robbed continuously. Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? Beep boop beep boop boop. It looks like Redbeard avoids the meat for now. Do you see what he put? I mean, I'm happy for him, but I'm also disappointed at the same time. Trailer 3, where are you? Yeah, it's closing in. Got the dock back here. Yeah, so this is off the back section. Then this is like the. It's funny if you start to really follow like where all these locations are, it starts to really make sense. And I do like that they take the time to tuck these little details away for us to find. I do appreciate that a lot. It's very intentional, and I love it. Takes a lot of time to do that, man. I see Sarah's unisex salon. I'm like, huh? Okay, bye. Okay, boring. Yeah, so this is an interesting thought. Clearly, we're going to be using these, I think, off the rip. Because if you already have the explosive laden weapons crate in here, this looks like this could be your, like, you know, because, like, before, it wasn't 5. Like, we did stuff in the water, but it was, like, you know, later. Didn't seem like an integral part of the story. This does feel like that. So I could click this, I don't have to scroll and barf. Oh, that works. Barf. Where is the scrotum squalor? Scrotilli squalor. I mean, you can wakeboard behind that, sure. What's up? This is not big news, bro. It says, they really know how to piss people off. Oh, yeah. I mean, it sucks that we have to wait, sure. But remember, earnings call is still tomorrow. And everything they've done has kind of been like the most unexpected thing. Like, I didn't expect a Netflix thing. It sucks that we have to wait. But I think we see trailer 3 before that because they're specifically talking about an extended look. An extended look of what? It's implying that trailer 3 is before that. And it would be ludicrous for them to do the trailer 3 drop exclusively on Netflix. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on a second. I shuffled it wrong. Hang on. I'm trying to get my... I got my overlays all jacked up. Is it? Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that worked. Sure, okay. Boo. Oh, it beat two dudes off behind a dumpster of trucks today. I love that. We're gonna unpin it because I think it's been passed. But funny. If we can play trailer since our price has been answered, we read that one earlier. Yeah. We're gonna let it play out for another 15, and then we'll probably call it because I think 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. 10 a.m. is sufficient. Yeah. So, and if it's anything like Florida too, there's a lot of places that have these like canals and stuff where you can take your boats. There's also a lot of alligators that come in and out of those canals. It could be a real problem. It does look like, hang on a second, it does look like Lucia and Jason Duval. Kind of early game, right? They're not dressed up for that. I mean, a boat like this is expensive. That looks like drugs in game, right? That's so cool, though. Look at the freaking water, man. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be like early to mid. I don't think this is going to be later. I think we're going to use the water really, really early. Call me crazy. There's a fancy apartment building here. You know what? When they showed the trailer, is this it? No, hold on. What am I doing? I lost my overlay again. I'm lost in my own overlay. Boop. There it is. When they show, where is? Oh wait, no, I need my scrub. There it is. Okay, paused. Pause. Long pause. When he walks out of the convenience store, obviously the physics in the bottle is crazy. I think the detail in here is absurd. I love it. And more of the wildlife. Fantastic. There are a lot of calls to raccoons too, by the way. Do you know that? I think no, I'm sorry. It's this scene where they're walking through on the way out, I think. Am I crazy? Is this it? The interiors, I think, will be so much more robust. I think we're going to have many more variations. I think it's going to be procedurally driven in a way, because that's how you populate so many interiors at once. And I think the destruction is going to be crazy. This is also an excellent point because look at that. Oh my goodness. And dude, cake? What? They do jam pack these full of information too. Trying to find the spot where they're walking out. It's like right where they did the snapshot. It was here. I made you try to find Mr. LDC. What? Right. It sucks that we can't play it with the, you know what I mean? Because it's got the music in there. Boo. It's right at the end. Right? No, maybe it was the first one. Jeez. Come on, Jay. What are you doing? Come on, man. It is the first one. You can kind of see it here. Or did they show it the first time? Hang on. It's the interiors are crazy detailed, and everything's kind of leaning towards, because there's so many buildings. I don't think everything will be able to go into it. That would be sick if it was, but I think the number is going to jump up considerably. I mean, dude, what are we talking about? This here, I believe, is this. 100%. Oh, wait, you can see that. I didn't have that up. Never mind. I'm so stupid. See, I'm lost in my own overlays. Anyways, you get the idea. You get the idea. Let me put this back up before I start talking and I'm just talking over a muted video the whole time. Yeah, it's this spot right here, for sure, for sure. I gotta tell you, this thing is wild. I was looking at this. Is this right? I think it's right. This guy. This thing's crazy. The one in real life. So this is like stupid expensive condos. And then here are like these penthouses that are cut into three. And like the stuff these guys have built up here is pretty nuts. And you're like, what? Oh, you go, oh, Miami. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There's like spots over here for like yachts in real life. I love I love that they got that building in here. In here. Dope. It's so funny because you can almost navigate this if you've been down here. Where's that shopping complex? Is this it? Brother, am I good? There's like a strip that goes down the middle. I think that's it. There's also like this crazy parking garage. This might be it. No, that is the strip right there. Man, that looks like ass from the sky, doesn't it? Boo. And I'm interested to see. I bet you we have like a hurricane event or something on out here. What if that's like the thing that keeps you from moving up in the beginning? That'd be interesting. I mean, that means that the water would be flooding. Because, yeah, Florida's pretty damn flat. That's crazy somebody pinpointed that. Get out of here. I know it's like red, so it's less sure, but that's crazy. That's somebody that lives out there, has been out there a lot. I couldn't, I don't know what the hell that is. That's crazy, dog. Bang, bang. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, the Gears of War thing's happening. Has anybody tried that? Honestly, I've been so tied up with everything, I kind of forgot about it. Extended look, August 27th. 9 p.m. on YouTube, 3 p.m. on Netflix. I gotta tell you, that was that came out of left field. I hope they don't wait till the 27th to release something. That would really suck. Although the way it's been going, it's probably gonna be the case. Maybe this is what they get away with their earnings call, right? It's like, oh, we're on Netflix. They paid us, and everyone's like, oh yes, Very good, very good. Money, 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 money. Good, 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 good. And they're like, here's your $100 million bonus. Thank you, sir. That's chump change to me. And you're like, what? Power station. I can't say I've seen the industrial stuff over here. Uh, yeah, it does suck that we don't have anything like big, big. I mean, this is big, but you know, we wanted some content, man, some substance. What's up with them cheeks? Stock 305. Dirty. It's crazy how like different Lucia looks, or even Jason. Mud Club Monster Truck. All right, another refresh. We'll probably wind it down, baby. What's it says in that? Oh, okay, yeah, that's about an hour ago. I haven't hit the 2 hour mark yet. They pinned it then. Let's go check Rockstar. Alexa. Grand Theft Auto 6, please. This game has been such a long time coming, and man, the in-betweens of us getting like crazy info has been a real ball buster, hasn't it? That looks so sick. Yeah, those are the apartments from the opening. What? That's what I'm wondering if the procedural tech will really be used for stuff like this. It would really shine on apartment complexes. They could really go into depth if they created a system for that. A game like Star Citizen kind of utilizes, not kind of, it does utilize a system like that quite heavily. They have whole planets. They have a city planet, and you're able to explore everything. So they essentially make tools to help populate those. So the artists build these different pieces and parts that all fit together, and then the procedural thing rolls, and then you have different interiors. It is surprising what they can come up with. If they go to that level in this game, I get why it took them so long. I really do, because that Star Citizen is still ongoing. Yeah, I got a massive headache, brother. Brother. We'll see ya. I love the fact that the NPCs are just chilling. Kind of, they're all doing their different things. They got like various sizes, and this game's gonna be a blast. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where this shot is too. This seems like obviously clearly it's in Miami. Oh yeah, I know what I said before I got interrupted by my own distractions. Oh wait. It's up here. It's up here. What are these? Oh, wow, dude. It's crazy what people are getting in this. Um, 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 um. It's one of these buildings that's real crazy looking. I think this might be it. Or it's in this area. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that is. It's pretty. Where is it? Oh, and that one leak from the kid, which is there's some similarities to this. In GTA 5, but obviously it looks way different, but way more detailed. But you can kind of get a feel for like wherever that car club is. There's some similarities to that, sure. Where there's that like constructed building that's happening down there. Where the hell am I even looking? What am I doing? Is it up here? I think this is it. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, if you kind of look around this area, it's a more recent in-game shot. I guess one of the directors, I can't remember if he does like art or whatever, but he essentially had the copy running at home because he was working from home. He had it running on his computer. I think his son's friend or his son came in and said, "Oh my goodness, that's GTA," and then they're like, "Well, I'm gonna take out my phone and record it." And then they posted it. Obviously, it's gone now, but I think that shows you more of what we're gonna see, and it kind of spins around this area, and it looks really good. It's in like a dev mode. You're like pulled back, so obviously the performance doesn't need to be as high as like a machine, but it checks, it tracks, it was real. Trying to find the one building. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. This might be it. That is it. Bingo. This has what's cool is obviously we have lots of apartments here. This is luxury. This is right on the water, but interesting fact because I was going through here because I thought it'd be fun to kind of recreate some of these too. But as we go through and like try to get decent sizing for these things, I noticed that there was a thing up here. So what is that? It turns out this is its own like luxury penthouse at the top. It's like super decked out. Isn't that crazy? It's where the rich people live, man. And I think this is in the trailer too, isn't it? Yeah, bingo. Yeah, the detail they put in this game is crazy, crazy. I know I keep saying it, but it is. If this doesn't convince you that this game is nuts, I don't know what will. And this is just us like piecing stuff together. I'm so positive that gameplay is gonna blow our freaking minds. I mean, dude, do you remember playing GTA 5 the first time on a 360 or PS3, and you just went, "Holy shit! I can't believe this game runs." You know what I mean? So big. And then remember you were playing it. It was around the holidays, and then you're playing around Christmas time, and then like there's snow everywhere, and you go, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? You're like, "Dude, this is crazy." That was what, 15, 12, 13 years ago, something like that. I want to say 15. I think that's incorrect. I think it's like 13. I could be wrong. Oh, this is another ugly building like the one up. Yeah, it is. Ew. It is. What? They have one of these down here? What? It is. This must have been like a plan they used, because this building is very similar to this building. Yeah, you have that in Florida, sure. This guy up here. This guy. See what I mean? Super ugly, but like if you actually check out the real estate of this and like look at the view, you go, "Oh, that's why, because you're looking into the harbor." I get it. Rich people stuff. I mean, I don't get it, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang. Yeah, well, I have a specific stream plan for this kind of stuff where we kind of dig through this, but I don't mind doing this now. I love it. It's just like this feels like its own. Because if you played Vice City, it's just there's gonna be so many more buildings, so many more things to do on this side. This alone feels like a big area. Yeah, if you kind of notice, like GTA 5 is very smart about the way it like cuts things up. And like the city portion feels big, but if you kind of pull back a little bit, you go, oh, okay, this is like, it's been years now, over a decade. You're like, okay, it was smart the way they did it. It gave you a sense of it being large, but you're like, yeah, there's like a decent amount of stuff here, but it's not like crazy, crazy. I mean, it is and it isn't, right? I mean, it is to today's standards, but it was back then. And now they're taking it to the next level. Oh, what? Venice Beach. I love it. I freaking love it. Okay, to wrap up, we have Grand Theft Auto 6 Extended Look premieres. Emphasis on extended look. Premieres on Netflix Thursday, 27th of August, 3 p.m. It will be on YouTube at 9 p.m. same day. Since it is saying extended look, I do believe the trailer 3 or whatever it is they're planning here is going to happen either earlier that day or before that. I don't think the trailer is going to be that because it says extended look, and it would be weird that they would do that, right? We're going to want to scoop up everything that's Grand Theft Auto. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be earlier on in the day, and this is just going to be the 27th. It's just going to be nuts. We will be streaming that live. We won't be showing the documentary or whatever that is, the extended look, because I don't think we can. But if you're all watching at the same time, we can talk about it in the chat, and then we'll take screenshots of like really notable stuff and throw it out there. So if you don't have Netflix, don't worry, we got you covered for the early release. We'll let you know what's going down, and then you can actually watch the whole thing at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same day. They dropped this today. And I got to tell you, the Netflix thing is sneaky. It came out of nowhere, dude. I was like, what? They're doing that? It's cool. Hopefully we see the stuff beforehand, and then it's gonna be extra cool. Like unless you're already thinking about getting Netflix, do not get it for that. I'm telling you, just that doesn't make sense. Plus, it's gonna be like we're gonna get Yeah, 6 hours later, anyways. And plus, we got you covered. Like, if there's something crazy, we're like, oh my goodness, there's a submarine, there's just torpedoes. So I'm gonna screenshot and be like, guys, look at this. Not that they're doing that, but you know what I'm saying. I like how they just put the river in there. Cool, man. Cool, man. I freaking love it. Let's check the main site here and see if there's anything that updated. I doubt it now. We're kind of floating into the, probably not today. But remember, earnings call is tomorrow. Like I said, let me get the calendar out so we kind of know what's going on. If we don't see anything tomorrow by like 2, 3 p.m., I don't think anything's going to happen until the 24th, earliest August. Again, I could be totally wrong because they've button hooked us on every one of these things. We're like, whoa, jab to the face. Didn't know that would happen. Didn't know it would take them this long. Yeah, I think the 2 weeks will be pretty quiet. I think we can see anything from the 24th to the 27th. Obviously, 27th looks like it's going to be a major date. But the earnings call still got me leaning towards like, why wouldn't they push something out? Maybe it's not trailer 3, maybe it's something else, but to get people hyped. And maybe this is the beginning of the rollout, right? The announcement starts now, and then they roll out the next 2 weeks, and then the big hit is the 27. 27 starting with the trailer 3, and then follow up the extended look. That's possible because Zelnick or whatever his name is, Strauss. He did say they have a unique campaign, and he was very impressed with the creativity of it. And I was like, until today, I was like, brother, I don't see the creativity. You know what I mean? Anyone else's balls purple at this point? Yes. Honestly, I was a little concerned until earlier today. I was like, are they gonna delay it a little bit? I hope not. I don't. You know what I mean? It's like I don't think my heart can take another delay. I love this mapping project. I love these people. By the way, while I'm looking this up, let me put the credits up here. It was a lot of people that put this into play. Lots and lots and lots. Put it up here while I'm checking stuff. I like cheese. It's delicious. Yeah, I'm glad that we've got this kind of look along too. It's like a lot of fun to kind of dissect it. It's helping pass the time. It's getting you excited about the game. And you really start to see how much work they put into this. I mean, we knew they did, but once we saw the leaks, it confirmed everything. I was like, dude, not only did they put in the work, this is crazy. The systems they have in place for the NPCs looks wild. BTW. Oh, I know what this one is. And one of the leaks. This is the map piece, the sliver sticking out. There's like a satellite view inside the software. Literally, this is it. I knew that looked familiar. I was like, what? Where are we at? Port Gallahorn. Hey, girl. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me put this out here. Hold on. This will help. 5 and 4 and this one. I don't think we can. Are we allowed to move these? Oh, let's do 4 first. If I don't think there's enough people that played 4. This is 4's entire map. Is that right? No, this looks like 5. I was saying, this is 5's entire map. You can see the density of the city is here, so it's about that shape, right? That's what this is here. And again, all of this is up for we don't know what this is going to be. In Florida, obviously there's stuff in here. It's not all like just emptiness. So they're unsure of this area out here. So we have a lot of density up here. Beautiful, beautiful. 4 is this big in comparison. We go back to 5 again because I rolled back far enough. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of this it's mostly this. Like, yes, there's cool stuff up here, but like these big hills are crazy. You know what I mean, dog? San Andreas? San Andreas is a good game. Vice City. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just even the amount of buildings that were down here on the side. I mean, look at the density we have here. And obviously Vice City was such a long time ago. When you scroll back, we'll get to see this one. RDR2. RDR2. Remember, it goes all the way down here. That is crazy. And again, the density down here is absurd. Yeah, even just seeing that one leak they had over here really confirms it. I was like, okay, cool. You know, because we're all worried about, like, is this going to be good? It's been so long. You know, some of these guys that originally made it left. So it gets you a little bit worried. I'm telling you, from what I've seen, it looks absurd in the best way possible. I think it's going to wow us with what currently exists and doesn't exist. I said it. Just seeing if they pop another little thing out here for us. Should we chill another 15? Let's chill another 15. Let's keep talking. Anybody got you throw some stuff in the mix, boys? Let's chat it up for a minute. Yeah, so I've done a lot of screenshots, scrolling through the videos and stuff, and I said this earlier in the stream, but not too long ago. But I really do think there's going to be a major push for early water, early planes, helicopters, whatever. It makes sense. I mean, literally, we see it in his safe house in the beginning. And maybe it's like layers of like upgrade, like you start with a canoe and something crappy, or kayak, or whatever the hell it is. Oh yeah. Let's go back. Hang on a second. Where's the one that shows the city rolling in? There it is. Yeah, brother. Oh yeah, there it is. Ta-da! We saw that earlier. Just trying to see what kind of details I can pop out because I've really been looking at the city. I mean, this is the closest thing we've kind of seen. Dude, this game's gonna be so crazy. See if we can find this over here. I want to say this looks like it's in. It's like. Is it? Nope. Looks like it's around here. It's looking at the Ferris wheel though. Oh yeah, butt cheeks. What's up? How did they pinpoint that? Are you kidding me? Who pin? That's crazy. These skills. Rainbow. That looks like the industrial inside of Vice City. Oh wait, we just saw this, so we kind of know where it is. Did I just click that? Oh man, where am I? Oh. That is the beginning. I thought it was over here. Oh, is this for the medical? Oh yeah, that's right. I can remember when I played Vice City way back when. I was like, oh yeah, that does look familiar, kind of, sort of. We did just click that. What am I doing? Yeah, I feel like the other trailer thing is like looking this way. I can't find the point for it. It could be like right here. So we're looking into this. I don't know where the Ferris wheel is on this map. Damn. What? Do you see what I mean? If they had like procedural stuff for these, it would make so much sense, and then it would make it so much more interesting if we're popping in and out of buildings. What are these rich bitches doing in here, dude? I mean, it sucks that we had a leak, but I'm kind of glad because, damn, can you imagine if we didn't have all those leaks and we had to wait this long? Brother, it hurts my feelings. All right, let's check them for a second. Oh, yeah, it's like a museum, I think. I know what this is. In real life, I know what that is. I've been there. Dog. A little bit of hopium. Just checking real quick. Please. I kind of have a feeling since they pinned it, we're probably not going to see anything today. Sadly. And as time clicks forward here, it also a pretty good indicator. It's so cool because you can go like Google Maps to see all these different locations like in real life. Obviously, this is a hybrid, but it is fun. How did they get this one? What? Oh, because there's a bank. Word. Nice. Okay, okay. I mean, you know, this thing's gonna be so detailed. Us kind of knowing a little bit of the map ahead of time is actually gonna help us out. I don't think it's gonna spoil anything, right? And plus, there'll be plenty of things that they've like done where we'll go, oh yeah, yeah. The port right here is an interesting place. Fisher Island. I freaking love it. I'm pumped out of my mind for this, dude. I'm glad they did something today, cause us having to wait and then not hearing anything is sucked. I really hope they don't just hold their cards tight until the 27th. That, you know, that'd be kind of a kick in the nuts, I think, for everybody. Because you're like, I have to have it on Netflix. That's crazy to me. I don't think they'll do that, but then again, I feel like I've been wrong at every damn turn here. What's this? Oh my. It's a drug lord's house. My goodness. Jeez. Well, this is Miami, right? It is known for those things. I'm sure it still happens. Miami's Miami. It's interesting. This leak here is what again? That's interesting. I'm gonna go back and scan some of the stuff that I've seen prior. I took notes. There's some areas here that are interesting to me where I'm like, huh. There's something in one of these screenshots that caught my eye. I do like this a lot. This is very telling. And dude, look at the detail, brother. I think this is in game, dog. 100%. Some people are saying, "Oh, where's all the extra tails and stuff here?" We talked a lot about LODs in Rust. That's what these are. They dumb down the detail because they're not close to it. Which it would kind of look like this in real life, anyways. You wouldn't see the detail because you're not close. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? If we still have that punchy detail we have over here, I mean, I'm horny. There's some extra detail here. I was like, as we're kind of just, I'm talking and we're looking through stuff. I was like, wait a second. Yeah. The detail's crazy. Oh, is that the bike? Is that our bike? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's these short videos in the front. As I'm rolling through this, by the way, if you didn't know, covering up your information, your facial features, what you're wearing is going to be a big deal because people will have a description of you, what you're driving, wearing or not wearing, whatever. Ryan? Um, and it's funny, they kind of put it in our face the whole time, and you're like, oh, word? Anybody notice that this weapon is inside the van dealer inside of GTA 5 right now? This guy, right here. I love that there's city back here. Yeah, after the stream, there's definitely some stuff I'm going to be looking up, doing a little deep dive. Probably do some of that on stream when we actually are doing some more modeling stuff. Only Leonida. Is that supposed to be Stavros? Anybody? Kinda. There's the Ferris wheel, right there. And then the industrial stuff is over here, so it must be up higher. That's not the medical area then? So many more things are making sense now. I love it. Let's take a gander. Yep, 27th is definitely the date. If we don't see anything by the end of Friday, tomorrow, I'm going to say the 24th all the way up into the 27th could be some big dates for stuff. Although they could do some trickle stuff. I'm going to say 24th to 27th for like video type stuff. We could see some trickle stuff anywhere between now and the 24th. If they give us some more screenshots, that would be sick. Even if they gave us these little run chunks here. Just notice that the bird moves. Hold on one sec. Now let me check on something. I'll be right back. Already are too?
Trading places, angels with some dirty faces. Lonely day sit, lying ancient on my J's lip. Taste be tainted, poison water in the basin. If you relate, then please don't wait before you're locked and caged in. I need some space like 100 acres on my gravesite. Lost the daylight, serve the heavens, rip the wave right. Peep the uprise, I'm holding hearts with my words of cut ties. Extinguish me. Like man's trying to drive me down, man. Stand by just watching the world unfold in campfires. In calmest forest, throwing deadly hand signs. Just like the land glow, illuminate darkest corner shadows. Countless blessings gonna be stepping clouds that travel back home. Goes around, gonna come back up.
I don't know what was in my list. Was it decent or was it poopy? I don't know. Okay, so if you're joining us, we were kind of just waiting out to see what they would put up for us. There's going to be a Netflix thing for the extended look on the 27th. Extended look. Happens 3 p.m. Eastern. It'll be on YouTube 9 p.m. same day. There's the official announcement. I think I have it up. It should be up. Is it up? It's up. I do believe we're going to see the trailer before then, because this is saying this is a build on something else. I don't think they would do that. The wording also kind of points towards that. I think we'll see videos anywhere between, if we like today and tomorrow, which is looking less likely. We'll probably see something the earliest on the 24th for a video, all the way up into the 27th. Most likely they're going to drop the video early, 9 a.m., 8 a.m., let it cook all day, and then drop this thing at 3 p.m., and then on YouTube at 9 p.m. is my guess. Kind of just the way they're doing things. They could drop other things between now and then. Maybe little snippets here and there. That would be fantastic. I think we all want that. We all want something, man. So, yeah, very excited for it. We've been kind of talking shop here. We'll have some sporadic GTA stuff here and there. We'll have some videos and stuff for sure. But I think tonight we'll be kind of breaking up and doing some modeling and stuff. Also, like we're doing a little bit of modeling, like different locations here. And we're kind of talking GTA 6 while we do it. And then later today, this afternoon, in a handful of hours, we should be on trains on Rust Console Edition on the testing branch. And I cannot wait for that. We got a lot of stuff happening today. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And hopefully we'll see you in later today. And if we have any more news, we'll be sure to hook it up. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Love your bush. See you later. Have a fantastic day. Mwah.